Hey guys, so I'm the queen of chill, yes. Even my friend Daniel the other day asked me a question and I was like, I haven't decided yet. And he was like, how do you do that? Like, even the day that I came to Dar, I booked my Airbnb the day that I got here. So, anyways, I'm very spontaneous. That is because I used to be such a planner. Like, I was so type A growing up. And I still totally am a perfectionist with most things. But in terms of having plans and like flexibility and just doing things very spontaneously, I don't know. Okay, I do know what came over me. It happened when I first went to Kenya. I just started saying yes to things and noticing like just being flexible and saying yes bears fruit. Anyways, I have a special event to go to. That's gonna be a surprise. I'm really excited to take you guys with me. But it's not even here. I have to fly to it. So we're catching a flight in the morning, and my flight's at 7 a.m. And for those of you who've been watching my videos, you know that's when I've been falling asleep lately. So I'm not gonna sleep tonight, pretty much. I have 1 hour before my first client tonight, which also means 1 hour before the shops are gonna close because I don't have options. So anyways, 1 hour to find a dress because I don't have something that fits the bill for this event. It needs to be modest, black, and probably not my style. So anyways, let's go find a dress in an hour, and then I'm gonna work, pack, catch a flight because I have to leave here at like 4 a.m. So basically we're screwed. Anyways, this will be fun. Let's go do it. Also, P.S. I stopped my medication 2 days ago. Like, I finally finished it. But the day after, I was feeling I slept the whole day. I don't know if it's like the lack of sleep and the medicine kept me up or what. But anyways, I've only had 2 days to be able to do this, but I worked both of those days. So shopping's not been on my mind. And contrary to popular belief about girls, I don't like to go shopping. I hate it, in fact. There's something in the air at these malls and stuff that just puts me to sleep. So I don't like to shop at all. I'm also really frugal, so I don't really like spending money on like stuff that I don't need. Anyways, I saw this shop across the street. And let's just hope for the best. Because we really have a one-shot opportunity. Now I have Eminem playing in my head after I said that, but okay. Let's hope for the best. Oh, these lights are trippy. Oh my word. These would make a statement. Okay. There's plenty to choose from, right? And they're long. Except for they have to be black, I'm pretty sure. In fact, I need to call my friend. But I have hope because I see Zara on the wall. So, oh, thank God. I know there's sizes that are going to fit me. And these look like good options. Let's look. I'm not usually recording in a store, and I feel like I have to be sneaky because I don't know why. But there's a lot of options. I have hope, guys. And black is a good color because at least they're not telling me the dress code is like yellow. Then I'd look like a duck. So I'm going to grab like so many of these and try them on. I hope that's an option. But I have hope. And we're doing good because, less than an hour to do this. There is pressure. Even though I feel like I live my life stress-free, I did this to myself / I didn't have the strength and energy to do this the last week, so we're doing it. Save me. This is gonna be rapid trying on. I was rescued. We're trying them on. They told me 4 at a time. That is not on par with my schedule. So anyways, we gotta hustle, and I grabbed these little chunky clown shoes so that I can get an idea of how it will go with my heels. Okay, you know what's crazy? I was like, let me try on this sparkly one because I know I won't like it. But I kind of like it. What the heck? Oh, I'm shocked. The thing is, being 5'4", if you wear a short dress, you look, or if you wear a long dress, you look even shorter. So I'm not stoked about this requirement, but I kind of like this one actually. Okay, next. Okay, this one's doing something weird with my boob. I don't really know what's going on. Plus, the thing about shopping by myself is how am I gonna zip the back? But I think it fits. So anyways, Option 2, if you want something less blingy. I tried these on and I look like a clown, so we're not doing those. But I'm shocking myself at how much I don't totally hate these dresses, actually. I don't love wearing dresses to begin with. I wear dresses when I don't want to wear pants. Okay, next. Oh, this one's not gonna work. As much as I would love to wear this one for a cute little date with the backless situation, that's not gonna work for the African parents I'm about to be around. I look jacked though. That's good. Push-ups are paying off. Guys, I'm out of breath after putting this one on. I literally feel like I'm wearing a sausage casing. You know, that thing that goes around a sausage? Because it was quite the squeeze to get this in. And it's something I would wear, but I need a bigger size and I don't think that they have it. Plus, I don't think this is screaming modest, and it's making me have this cute little squish. Because I have an athletic body type, so I don't, well, many of my haters have pointed out, oh, you have no waist. I fucking know, okay? Like, I literally am not built like that. I don't have some, like, little hourglass figure. I'm very, like, I'm strong, okay? And I like it, so come for me. But that just means that the girly little dress is for the girls that have a lot of curves. And this is my rib. So that's not gonna work. Anyways, I'm empowering you guys. Not everyone looks good in everything, and I don't look good in everything all the time. So next, because that is like, that's like an appetizer. It's like a little chicken wing. Okay, next. Yeah, I hate this thing. If it doesn't make you feel good, it's not it. So this is the most plain. I feel like a nun. You guys, shout out to all my nuns if you're watching. I highly doubt you watch my channel. Yeah, no. This is like, I feel like I'll look like a bride. Can't say what I was about to say or else it gives away what I'm doing. Okay. I feel like I look like a bridesmaid though. Okay. Yeah, no. This one's hilarious. I almost wasn't gonna show you guys. What is that? I guess I don't have the side boob for this. Slash, I can't zip it up myself. So whatever, but it's stiff. I don't like this. I can't even move in this. And why are you seeing my belly button? Like, ew. That is, we don't do that. That's not, You're right about my skin. I have really sensitive skin, so taking all this on and off is making me really red. Anyways, this is not it. I look like it's giving grandma vibes. I don't like that. And we have another belly button situation. I have a belly button phobia. My friends know this, so yeah, it's not. This was going so well until it wasn't. But hey, we have some good options in the beginning there, front runners. In fact, I kept, oh no, we don't want to keep this one. I kept 2. So, it's looking good. We have 2 options. You know, I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck. My boobs are supposed to go here. They're here. And it's because I didn't loosen this first. Oh my gosh. And I'm in Dar es Salaam, so it's like 90 degrees. I'm literally starting to sweat like crazy. Oh my god. This is not working. We're in a rush. Okay. There we go. This is for much less. Okay, it's less fancy because this material is like, whatever this is. Satin, silk, whatever. And this, oh yeah, oh wait, actually, no, this is not an option. Because it's giving more beach vibes. I can't zip it up by myself, and this is not screaming modest, is it? We need to keep that in mind. So, next, but I actually kind of like this one. I feel like I could like bring this to a little beachy destination. I like it. I might have to buy this. I can't show you this one. It's absurd. I'm just moving on, but are we counting? As far as style goes, this would not ever be my top pick. But actually, this feels the most appropriate for the occasion. It's like nicer material. I feel like the boobs like weird, but I like the back. I can't tie it all myself, but I feel like this is a fitting option, even though it's not my favorite option. I feel like it looks nice. It's almost doing the belly button thing though. We know we don't vibe with that shit. So, okay, this will be amazing. Just a bigger size of the second one. And it's still doing that weird boob thing. So I guess at least we don't discriminate. Each of these dresses does it. I think I like the tighter fit. This one's pretty loose. Okay, so this is dress number 11 in like a very short amount of time. Vamos. Now I'm really feeling like a nun with the turtleneck. I asked them to bring me the sausage casing dress in a bigger size. I didn't say that because I didn't think that would be understood, but they only had long sleeve, and I feel like I know that this is still small, but that's just I don't like that so much. I have very curved spines. I have a very curved arch. I have since I was a kid. Like, this is the natural way that I stand. So it automatically makes everything in the front go whoop. I'm not really asking to look, or I'm not really looking to be asked, are you pregnant? Because yes, I know I'm still very small. But even me, I get asked that. I was seeing actually Corey and Sylvia's video the other day, the Machanga family, about the horrible comments that people say to Sylvia, and I even commented on that video like, girl, no matter how you're gonna look, people are gonna be like that because, like, people make comments. People have said to me, are you pregnant? You look pregnant. Like, thank you. Actually, women, because, you know, we bring everyone into the world. We oftentimes have this natural little curve because it's protecting our uterus. And it's like a fertility thing. So anyways, all that to say, I'm like contradicting exactly what I just said, but I think, okay, I kind of like this. And I feel like it's a good modest option actually, because this is barely anything. But I will roast. It's like it's almost like a swimsuit material. I feel like it'd be good, but I feel like I'm not gonna be as confident in it because I don't like this part of it, which is normal. So I'm just being real. I don't think so. Yeah, no. Let's keep track. I just walked out to get 4 more dresses, and the girls out there think this looks really good on me, and I kind of am actually feeling like I like it as well. I've never been into turtlenecks, but I feel like it's kind of cute. I don't know. It's more like sleek with the little slit. I would have to get over how I'm feeling about the stomach because it's very form-fitting. Okay, I have 4 more dresses. So in the span of like 15-20 minutes, we've tried on almost 16 or what? Or 20, I don't remember. 16 to 20 dresses, I'll count. And it's strapless dresses that make me know I'm a medium. I'm a small and everything else, but a medium in this. And this one would have actually been like really cute. So let me see if they have. Because I feel like this would definitely fit the vibe. Yeah. But unless I ask one of these girls to zip this up, I don't think that's going up. I don't think so. I really want the last dress, the strapless one, but let's just hope they have it in a medium. But anyways, I just realized, and I can't tie this myself, but this is the dress that I was like, oh, this might fit the vibe the most. And I picked it twice. Is that a sign? I feel like my shoulders, I don't know what feature I have on my camera right now. I love dresses like this. I don't think they're super made for my body type because I have more like broad, muscular shoulders. But this one's like a classic. Yeah. I like it, and it's comfy. I feel like I look old in this, in like a good way. What do we think? I wish I did a live so that you guys could help me pick a dress, because as much as I'm a very decisive person, I have a few options. Okay, this is pretty plain though. It's this one's the comfiest, which I like comfort, but it's very plain. This is my lazier option, honestly. I'm not blown away. I thought this was gonna be a good idea because I feel like I'm dead set on a strapless dress now. And so I zipped it up backwards so that I could shift it around, but they're sticky boobs. So I'm stuck. I'm literally trying to pull it around my body. I'm gonna need to ask for help and get out of this. Because here's the front of the dress and here's the back. And I thought I was gonna be able to twist it, but it's not working. Okay, this lovely gal just came and helped me. Only problem is I'm having the chicken wing situation. I think I need a medium for real than strapless dresses, but this one's more flattering actually than I would have expected. Oh, I need to be less jacked. I have very broad like rib cage and lats, so this is not good. Let's just hope that she can find me a medium and a strapless, and then we're out of here, because this is definitely the vibe. Okay, if I lower it, I think it's fine. Maybe it was too high, but I don't want a nip slip. That would be the worst thing ever at this event, I promise you. I don't know, guys. What do we think? It zipped fine. So I know it's not too small, but I just like it to fit a certain way. And I'm actually surprisingly not minding the length of all this stuff. It's shocking. My hair's getting greasier by the minute. You can literally see it. Yuck. Okay, I'm waiting for her, and then I have to bolt out of here, so we're gonna just have to go with something like I don't even know. Because I'm gonna have to run her across the street, get on my laptop, see my client. We gotta hustle. Yes, Gracie. I know I look pale. She said that in one of my videos. I am gonna try on the first two again. There's three that I liked, and hope she finds a medium, and if she doesn't, we just have to go with one of these. So this is like dress number 21. In fact, my meeting is supposed to start in 1 minute, so we just got choose. I love this one, but it's squishing my boobs. See, it's giving me like a double boob situation. I think this one might be my favorite, but this is like too distracting. Like, yeah, oh, I like this one. I think I feel okay in this. Guys, I literally told my client, hey, we're gonna start like 10-15 minutes late. Which my clients are so awesome. Like, I literally have the best people because I've been working with them for so long. So we have a great rapport. Anyways, okay. The dresses were on such a good sale, so now I want to go back. Now I'm tempted to move one of my clients around so that I can go back and find more. But I bought two. I bought the long sleeve one, and then I asked the girl at the counter, what was more appropriate for the event I'm going to. And she chose the one that I said in this video was like, this is probably the most fitting the vibe of this event. So anyways, guys, okay, two dresses, so now we're good. We're good. I don't think the long sleeve one will work, but I can wear it eventually. Maybe it can be my goal to be like super confident in the long sleeve one. And yeah, okay, I gotta work for the next few hours. Then I'll check back in and maybe we'll style it and see how it looks. Okay, I just saw 3 of my clients, and now I bumped the 4th one back a few hours ago so that I can go back to the store, shop for 1 hour, come back, see my client, pack, go to the airport. I have to leave this place at 4 a.m., so we are not sleeping tonight. So wish me health and wealth. I also just spoke to someone you guys love, and we might have a really big surprise for you pending. So yeah, I'm really stoked. So I have 2 surprises for you guys. I know things have been kind of lame. I know some of you don't like talking about mental, emotional health. Me, I do. And some of you I know appreciate it. It's just real life. But we're gonna get back to some fun content here, and I'm really excited. Like, I'm so excited to show you guys something. So let's go shop for 1 hour, pack, leave, whatever. I need to take some zinc because as much, this is so ridiculous. I actually am waiting to hear from the doctor. So you guys know I've been on these antibiotics, but I think the antibiotics made me really sick, like being on them for so long because I wasn't sleeping. So now I'm like, my lymph nodes are swollen and stuff. So I need to take zinc and all these vitamins to just the supplements that I already have and try to get some rest when I can. I'm gonna need to sleep when I get to where I'm going tomorrow, but okay. I told you guys I don't like shopping, but yeah, I don't know. They have such good deals here, and it's like almost all Zara. So I was like, let me just get some fun stuff, because when you're traveling with 2 suitcases, you don't have a lot of options. So yeah, anyways, most of it's small, as you can see. So we're gonna try on some things. I now see why my friends shop in Tanzania, being Vincent and Mayuno, because oh my gosh. Okay, like I said, I'm not super into shopping the girly girl things, but wow. Let's see if I can set this up. Okay, I got all of this for, the total was, ready for this? 242,372 Tanzanian shillings. That translates to like 42. Okay, no, he gave me a huge discount because there was tons of discounts in there. So I got it for 115,000 Tanzanian shillings, which is like $42. I'm gonna show you guys everything I got. Most of you guys probably don't care, especially the boys, but I wanted to share this with you guys for a second. So it is 11 p.m. I have to leave here at 4 a.m. to catch my flight, and I have a leg headache that feels like a cold. Probably, like I said, I think that the antibiotics actually made me sick, whether it cleared the UTI or not. Like, I'm having unfortunate backlash from the medication I've been taking, and my lack of sleep. So anyways, happens to the best of us, I guess. Gonna do my best to keep trucking. So I told you guys I was gonna do like 40 push-ups, 40 Bulgarian split squats, 40 squats, 40 calf raises every night before bed, whether I feel good, feel great, worked out, didn't work out, whatever. So I feel shitty, and I'm gonna do it anyways. So that's what I'm about to do, and sharing it in case any of you guys are really unmotivated to go do something that maybe you got to do or you committed to yourself, but you're only failing yourself, you're not failing other people. So me, I'm gonna push the limit for a sec and get a little pump, and then probably try on all these clothes again just because, and then I will pack and then shower. I don't really know. I highly doubt I'll go to sleep, because in my mind it's very hard for me to sleep if I know I'm gonna have to wake up super soon. It's like, I take so long to go to sleep anyways, I might just like power through it. But I still haven't booked a place for where I'm going, and I have less than 24 hours until tomorrow night. So yeah, you know, spontaneity is like my jam at this stage in my life, but I did not always used to be that way. So gonna get my little workout in, seriously, so little, like should be done in under 10 minutes for sure. I could probably do it in 5 if I really wanted to crank it out, but I know it seems small, but that's why I'm like committing to something small every day, being that I don't always have access to a gym. So yeah, do something small for yourself today. that you might not want to do. I don't want to do it at all. I actually was trying to talk my way out of it. But the thing is, like, if I'm like, oh, nah, because I have a headache or a migraine coming on, I'm going to have those all the time. So that's why I'm just going to do it, even though it's hard. So do something hard today. Being that I run on African time, here we are. It's 2:20 a.m. I have since started to deliberate what is coming with me and what's not, but I have yet to pack a single thing. Also, I wanted to share this with you guys. One, don't use Air Zimbabwe unless you have to. They broke my suitcase, this big one, that is $220, and they refused to do anything about it because I didn't know until I left the airport. Therefore, they can't help you once you leave the airport. Which I explained the circumstances, took pictures as soon as I noticed. And yeah, the whole bottom of that guy is split. Also, it made my medication break. So I had like a bunch of zinc that went everywhere. And the other thing, I will never go back to Zimbabwe. I didn't like it there, no offense. But I just found more mouse poop in my bag. It's the gift that keeps on effing giving. So I've been picking through mouse poop for like, what now, 2 months? And it's still in there. I thought that I got it all. I've literally shaken these out so many times. So it's somehow, I don't know, in the zipper or whatever, but Merry Christmas. I still have mouse poop in my suitcase. And I wasn't even impressed with that place. So, anyways, frustrating, but yep. So I'm leaving one of these suitcases with someone because it's broken and I don't want to travel with two to my next location. That should tell you that I am coming back here, so don't worry, we'll explore Dar. But in the meantime, we're gonna go on an adventure and we're gonna take this guy, I think, yeah, that little guy, this one, for some activities that I'm excited about. That might give you a hint. It's pretty funny, I have my little Dubai crown going everywhere with me. This is what I get when I don't go like back to the States and do a drop off. So anyways, guys, wish me luck. We have less than 2 hours. I got to do all this stuff. Okay. You know, I kid you not, I've dumped this out. I can't even tell you how many times. And watch this. Oh my gosh, they've fucking fossilized. That is poop. And yes, I spit on a piece of toilet paper to try to, oh my gosh, I'm so disgusted. I could cry. I don't even know how to like sanitize things more than I already have because I've dumped this out so many times. Like the whole thing. Like I have opened the suitcase, shook it out over like 2 floors. And yet, we are still here, folks. You're right. I'm not built for this. I know some of you guys were like, how could you stay there more than a day? Now I won't stay somewhere with mice because this is so disgusting. And yes, I know some of you are probably laughing like, wow, it took this mice in your suitcase 2 months later to realize you couldn't stay there. Why, yes, it did. I feel like I'm changing a fucking baby right now. Oh my God. I'm slightly indecent and this is funny as hell. So I figured we'll just go with it. I just got out of the shower and who else does everything else before they're supposed to do the thing that they hate? Is that like an ADHD thing or like I'm a human thing? I think it's a human thing. And clinically speaking, I know the answer and I don't have ADHD, but it feels very, woo. Anyways. Yeah, so it's 3:05 a.m. I still haven't put anything in a suitcase and I have to leave here at 4. Wish me luck. Does anyone else have anxiety yet? It's 3:43. I had texted Daniel, funny enough, and I was like, yeah, so still haven't booked a place. He was like, I don't understand how you do this. You guys, I need deadlines. Honestly, I do. So now we have a 17-minute deadline to get this done this time. 7. That's 2 whole hours before my flight. Look at me go. I didn't leave when I planned to though, so, you know. You guys wanna know something crazy? So I told my driver I need to go to Terminal 1 because I Googled it. It didn't say on my ticket, and he goes, no, everyone leaves from Terminal 2. 'Tis true, except for my airline. So apparently Terminal 1 was a whole drive away. And I'm about to tell you what just happened because this was crazy. Oh my god. Let's hope I make it because how am I early and then now I'm late. I just hit my head on this fire extinguisher, but good news. Apparently, good morning. Apparently I made it for my flight on time somehow. So I told my driver Terminal 1. He said, oh, that's usually cargo planes. I said, well, Google says Terminal 1. And he was like, no, I'm so sure it's Terminal 2. I said, okay. So I go to Terminal 2, go through security, go to check in, and I don't see my airline. And so I was like, asking, I was like, so where's the flight to Arusha? I'm on this airline. They're like, oh, it's Terminal 1. I was like, I knew it. I said, well, how do I get there? They're like, are you okay to take a bike? I said, don't care. And I was like, I can't walk? They were like, no, it's far. I didn't know just how far. So I walked out of the airport. Mind you, now we have less than 2 hours for my flight. So here we are again, not early. There's a big bug. Anyways, come out. You know how you get hustled, especially in foreign countries? Okay, if you're American, this doesn't happen. So in America. In other countries, if you walk out of the airport, everyone's like, taxi, taxi, taxi. Hey, sit, stop, taxi. So this guy's like, you need transport. And I was going to order a Bolt so that I can get a bike. That's like Uber, by the way, guys. And I'm seeing that I have a white hair. Isn't that cute? I got them when I was really young. And I know that people say if you pluck it to grow back, but like I plucked them anyways because I don't want to look like a dog. Not that you look like a dog if you have white hair, but like I feel some type of way about these guys. The texture is just not it. Okay, anyways, it's all my wisdom. I still didn't get it. Okay, we're gonna deal with that later and try not to be distracted. So I walk out and this guy is like, oh, you need transport? I said, I'm good. Like, yeah, I do, but I'm good. And he starts walking with me. He's like, here, I'll take you. So I said, of course. I said, how much? As I'm already loading the Bolt app. And he goes, 10,000. I said, no, because I'm seeing on Bolt that it's 5,500. And of course I knew they were going to try to double it just because they think I'm some white idiot. So then I said, no, Bolt says 5,000. I'll pay you 5,000 off the app so that you don't have to like pay the app fee. And he goes, no, 5,000. Or no, 10,000. Okay, 15, fine, 15,000. What kind of negotiation is this? We just went up in price? Anyways, I said, nope, that's fine. I'm good. Keep walking. He's walking with me, pulling my bag, by the way, because he grabbed it out of my hands. And then he has his little compadre with him too. Walking into the parking lot, I'm trying to order, and it's like too close to order. I'm like asking the guy, so where is it exactly? Because now I'm thinking it's walkable. He's like, all the way over there. I was like, oh boy. So I knew I needed a car. So then, guys, I'm not stubborn per se, but I have a really strong sense of justice. And he bumped it to 20,000. He goes, fine, I'll do 20,000. I said, no, I'm good. I literally just started walking through the parking lot. No plan. But I knew that I was going to ask someone else for a ride. So this guy starts driving past me in a really nice car, of which I took advantage. I knew that this was sketchy. So I kind of like was trying to see who was inside to see how they looked, because I was thinking, oh, if they're going that direction and they don't look super sketchy, let me just hitch a ride. So I've never done that before, actually, and I know you guys are gonna be like, I'm worried about you. I made it. Okay, we're here. And I judged the car and the vibe and the clothes of the guy. I was really judging the book by the cover in order to get in a random car. So I'm like, he's driving past me pretty slowly. He's looking at me. I'm looking at him, probably for different reasons. And he starts to roll down the window after he passes me because I kind of just stopped. And he's like, where are you going? I was like, I was like, where are you going? He said, town. I said, oh, I need to go to Terminal 1. Can you take me? And he was like, yeah, let's go. So anyways, this random really nice man took me to Terminal 1. He didn't offer, or he didn't say I had to pay him, obviously, but I just said, I'm going to pay you for this. So then I paid him the same price as the Bolt because, you know, and either way I had to pay the fee to get in the parking lot. So I just paid that. Like, he didn't have to pay for anything, but, you know, like, this guy now made money for no reason because he did a good deed while the other guy's trying to hustle me. So it goes to show, when you do nice things for people, sometimes it literally pays off. Also, thank you, Jonas, if you ever see this, which you probably won't because I didn't tell you who I was. But anyways, yeah, lovely man. So we made it. I just went to the counter and I was like, I went through security and they made it seem like I'm late. They're like, oh, the plane's boarding. I said, it's 2 hours early, or like an hour and a half at this point. They're like, oh, okay. Let me through. English was a barrier. And then I get to the counter and the guy was like, just have a seat. I was like, I've never done this before. So literally I'm waiting for him to check my bag on a chair and there's no line. He said the counter's not open yet. I was like, oh, okay. So anyways, I guess we're chilling, I guess. But what a fiasco. Would it be traveling if there wasn't a little incident and you didn't have to hitchhike? No. So anyways, guys, I have like an hour and a half to go to the plane, and because now I'm in the cargo section, there's no food. So it's literally like this really depressing, it looks like the outside of a courtroom. It's very strange. But my flight is an hour and 45 minutes, so you guys can take a swing at where you think I'm going. I did leave my stuff in Dar es Salaam because we still have some exploring to do. I've been so sick. I don't want to like forego exploring this city just because I was sick. In fact, I think the zinc is working because I'm actually feeling pretty okay right now. But yeah, we have some exploring to do. So I'll come back and explore with Daniel in 10 days. But in the meantime, I have some surprises for you guys. We're going on an adventure. There's a fancy occasion. That's another hint of what's happening. And I've never been here before. So I'm excited. And yeah, excited to take you guys with me and finally be doing stuff with my life. So let me catch this flight. Unless anything comes up that I need to update you guys on. Otherwise, I'll be seeing you in the next video, which will be full of surprises. Yeah. I know you guys are going to love this. So, anyways, I'll be seeing you soon. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you guys for all the love and support. I appreciate all of you. P.S. I know that some people have sent me messages because I saw a comment saying that, and I haven't been checking my messages much at all or been on my phone much at all because I've been so sick and busy with not being on my phone. So yeah, my apologies, and sometimes I never get to them because the new ones pop up and then the old ones go down, and sometimes I just have random sporadic days where I'll like try to check the old ones, but I get a lot of messages. So yeah, anyways, I'll try to respond to you guys if I haven't, but just know it's nothing personal, and I appreciate all the encouragement that you guys do send my way.